Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2, the UK modded series. Thank you very much for joining me in today's video. Last time out I finished off the final farms across the map, meaning that this entire map is now properly farmed up with all the borders farmed up. Apparently farmed is a word. Well, I mean this is a word, but not in that particular context. The farms have been properly placed and laid out, all the borders, boundaries are where they should be, and now it is just a matter of detailing them and getting a few other things done. Off camera, I have made some small adjustments. Most notably, you will see these adjustments on the next two trains to pass on the screen. One coming in right now, the express train coming in that is going to be passing through this station, and the stopping service that is currently stopped at said station. And you will notice as this one comes past, that is not the one I was expecting. There is one coming in, I assure you, but you will notice in fact that one is another one that is probably shows what I have done. So I had two different packs for trains. I had two different carriage packs, and I have had to try to streamline some of that, and in doing so I broke a number of trains, so I had to go ahead and make new ones or bring in new consists. So as you can see with this train that is going past right now, this is a brand new consist and this works a lot better. It matches the train that is going around, the ring train. It matches that one. And I'm still waiting for this express train to come back. It should have been here quite some time ago. It is late. And it is ruining my intro. But yes, I have gone ahead off camera and done that. And I have removed a number of mods. Now, small problem. In trying to remove the number of mods that I removed, I accidentally removed a mod that had some consequences across the entire map, and that was the bushes mod that basically makes some lower trees. There's another train going through. Oh, actually it wasn't the train I was thinking. It was indeed that train that was going through. Okay, and it sort of made these white squares all over the map, so I've had to revert back and then try to fix a few things like that. Kind of annoying. In this particular video I am going to be, now I have no idea what I'm going to be doing. I am going to find something to do, and it is probably going to be to do with freight. So make sure you stay tuned. Let's get started and let's do something with the freight. In fact, there is also something else that I'm going to start doing, and in fact I may not start that, but I will talk about it. So let's get started and let's see what I can get up to with some new freight lines. Right, so before we get on with some of the freight lines, I thought I would show you one of the other trains. Here comes an express train, and you will see that this now has a bunch of brand new carriages as well. So the train is a little longer, and that is that. That is all I wanted to show you. Let's get started with doing whatever else I was doing. So at the moment we have this. In fact, there is something I want to do here, because we have this mill thing, right? It's called the Charles something mill. That's the one. And there have been some changes to it. So I think it goes under... I need to figure out where it goes under, because I currently have 2 packs of these. And I will eventually be bringing it back down to a single pack. What on earth? But that is going to take a little bit of time before I can do that. If I do not have this all converted at the moment or right now. I can make use of a lot of these factories. It's just a matter of finding the... Is that it? town building. No. Oh, that was another mod that I removed and it's ended up back in here. I need to work on that. These are useful as well. I will eventually, I'm sure I'll get to using these to build some houses if my own one doesn't work. Aha! Is this it? Yes. Okay. So, that is the part of the mill building, so that you can see that everything has now changed. These are very different. What I need to do is I need to find the old ones and ensure that they can be removed. So I believe that this is not part of it. I need to figure out what is part of what. So that is not part of it. I'm not sure if these are part of it, because these very much look like these buildings. Yes. So I know I used these buildings somewhere. And before I ruin everything, I'm trying not to... So I did not use them there. Perhaps I used them out on this side? Aha! This looks like it. Yes, these look more like that building that I was using. So it's only here, I think. Unless these are these buildings. No, definitely not these. Easy way to find out, I suppose, is to go here, wherever it is. That's one. Press that and match them to what I have. Yep, there it is. That building and this building is identical. You can also change the... This is quite good. So, I actually need to... That is a much better colour. I need to start... Or I need to make my adjustments here. There's the old one. Okay. So that was the old one. So all I need to do is one at a time destroy these and put in the new ones. And then after this recording session, or after this, just this session I guess, this episode should I say, I can go ahead and remove the mod. Which is exactly what I'm trying to do. Was it two of these? I think it was. There we go. Yes, it was something like that. Then we get rid of that and put in, I suppose, a little building. Oh, these look nice. Town buildings, yes. I think I had something. We'll do this. Just gives it looks a little different, but nothing too major. Let me figure out what this particular one was. It's that one. So we get rid of that and place this right up against that, and that is that bit sorted. Now these I do not believe were part of that mill. So the reason I'm doing this is I do not want to get rid of the mod only to have it cause problems. But as I said, I knew they were not in that many places. Right, let's continue with trying to work out some of this, the mess that is going to be this freight. Now obviously we have a line that we need to build to Batley, and then from there it will continue on Stratford upon Avon, but I'm not going to do that just yet, and similarly I'm not going to do the one to Shepshed just yet. What I do want to try and do is I want to try to increase the amount of food coming in from this farm. So it looks like this farm is sort of maxed out. I'm just wondering if replacing this mess with a conveyor network would be useful. So if I were to literally build... Where's my conveyor networks? That was not what I wanted to press. What on earth is this? What is this? No idea. This is the wrong thing to press. This always causes problems. Go straight to tracks. Oh no, wait. Get out of this building. I need to get rid of this. That's another thing I need to get rid of. That will do. Go find those conveyors. They're over here, aren't they? Where are they? That is the one. So I could just build the tiniest conveyor network, and that would save me a huge amount of money. Also, I need to figure out what is coming in and out of this. In fact, this is it. It is just this. And this is a noisy mess. This is a very, very noisy mess. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a conveyor setup. And the conveyor setup is going to be at level, yeah, that will do. It just needs to have a single entry at level, oops. That is all it needs. One single entry. Now how is this going to work? It needs to be... Right, how did I do it over here? How have I done this? So it picks it up from there, it goes there, and it drops it off right here. And is that it? So it's just a matter of it wasn't supposed to be a junction, it was supposed to be a station. It's just 2 stations. That is all it is. So the easiest way for me, I think, to do this is to break... Now, should I break that side or should I break this side? If I break this side and just pull it along here, I think that might help. So I'm literally going to just start demolishing 1, 2 and 3. Now it might cause some havoc for a little bit of time. That's okay, because it can still function. I'm then going to not do that. I'm going to do this. And I will... Now, how should I do this? Should I do this at a specific level? Which it does not like. Well, I could just do it this way, I guess. I did want this to be up at the top. Bigger cargo waiting area. I do not think that needs to be a thing. A longer, yep, that could work. There we go. That would do quite nicely. So we just build this right over there and watch the chaos. Absolute chaos. It's fine. It will figure itself out. Kind of. I hope. And on this side, do I really just need to do this? Is that all I need to do? What if I... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sell all of these. I'm going to manage all the vehicles. They're all gone. Because I am going to remove that. I know. But it isn't going to be for long. I'm going to pop this in, what, like this? Sideways along here? No. I'll pop this in this way. And I will make this fairly short. There we go. And now all I've got to do is connect the two together. So, how do I connect the two together? That is the question. There's the conveyor. Should it be a covered one? Probably. Of course, it should also not be... It should be a bridge. There we go. That has suddenly started working. And the bridge is still causing some sort of grief. Wish I knew why these bridges cause all this grief. Okay. That could work. Why does that go down like that? I know why that goes down. It's because it's so much lower. There we go. Much better. Much, much better. Okay. And now all I've got to do is say that that is a truck stop. Oh, can I make one of these a depot? I know there's a way to do it. That one is a depot. I'll switch depot off on this one. You are not a depot. Please do not break. There we go. Okay, this is Weetabix Deliveries. I'm now going to change this to be called... Well, actually, I'll just demolish this one for now. I'll have to rebuild that. And you become Weetabix Deliveries. There we go. The station, the line is going to be from there to there, I guess. So that will do, I suppose. Like that. And I will purchase, let's say, what, 50 of these? I have absolutely no idea if this is going to work out. Let's see. And it stops as that incessant whistle. Okay, not entirely, but it will stop it eventually. Now let's see if this improves the cargo transfer that we end up with. So if I keep an eye on... Where is the Weetabix one? There it is. Weetabix grain. I'm not sure what that actually means, but we'll find out. I just want to see this work. There it goes. 5, 7, 10. There we are. Starting to collect. Excellent. So if I just keep an eye on that, like so, I'll just pin that for now. Close that. That is not something I need to worry about. And it's opened up this entire area. So what I can do is, if I want to, I can start getting some wheat over to New Romney, where what on earth has gone on here? Why have you done this? Be gone. Oh, I got rid of the other thing. Every now and then this happens somewhere on the map, and I just have to find it. So I could get this going up and along here and across here into New Romney. And to do that, what I could do is this just it's taking its time. It's certainly taking its time, although it is going as fast as it possibly can. So let's find out if this shipment and everything increases. That is effectively the goal. The goal here is to be maxing this out as best as I possibly can. So yes, I will get back to that. I'll certainly get back to that. Let's have a look at what else I can do in terms of improvement. Well, I think this is still running fine. I do not see issues with this in the slightest. Yep, this is all okay. I could add another platform, increase this, and start sending other goods this way. That could be a possibility, and I'm not entirely sure if that is a good idea at the moment or not. It could be, because then I could look at bringing goods. No, wait, goods already coming here, right? I do have goods being delivered. Ah, yes, goods are being delivered here. Okay, now, this is the one that will end up being... This is the freight line. This can end up being the bigger line. So we have goods, we have food, we have oil. I do not need to worry about this. I've already done this. So that is not a problem. Let's see, where else can I start looking? You need food. How do I get food to you? I could bring a line across here, which would somehow need to connect towards down a market. Because that's... No, not down a market. That is not where the food comes from. The food comes from here. We do have this line that goes here. We could split that. Where could we split that? It's here. Make it go up and across. But then Ollerton also needs food. So if I can somehow manage to get food to Ollerton, I could just run it along this line. Run the freight along this line. And find a freight station, or temporarily a freight platform for this place. Let me see what I can do with that, because I think this line is not used quite as much as it could be. So coming along here, where would you want the freight? Maybe you go through the station and peel in here and just have a freight platform here. No, I'm not entirely sure. Or just have a freight station just like Ollerton. Just have the freight station right next door for now. But unlike Ollerton, I'm going to give it some... say rusty track. That's not what I'm after. But I will give it some track to kind of protect it. So that allows me to open up 1-2 tracks and have a platform there in order to allow through traffic, and then I can put the freight platform. Mad Hatter roofs. Ooh, hello. Mad Hatter buildings. That does not look too shabby. I mean, this isn't the greatest, but it isn't. This is not bad. Maybe I'll have to have a look at some of those. Here we go. Now, annoyingly, this can only be, and currently it can only be an 80-meter train. Wait a minute, I've just realised something. I can make life a lot easier for myself if I were to put the track in there and then put the two cargo platforms, and this third one that does not fit because of where the road is. What I could do is I could budge the road up just a bit. Should probably attempt that. This cannot be something that's going to go all too well, but I will try regardless. Let's do it like that, and then continue straights like this, and then connect it up like that, and then have that. Perhaps that will work. It just did. Excellent. So if I do that, and then perhaps just here, I will pop in a 30-mile-per-hour track just to move its way across. Into, well, up to there, and see how that decides what it wants to do. So this bit looks okay. Just be careful. This bit actually also surprisingly looks okay. And then we've just got this dip, but I think I'll have to deal with that for now. If I slip that like so. So now I can have freight trains coming in here that could deliver things to Maryport should they need to. So for example, see what needs to be delivered where. So I may need to put a... So we have food needing to be sent on this side. So I may need to... Oh, autosave. I could have it sneak through here. Along here and then back onto the line. That could be sneaky. I'll try that. What speed? I wonder what speed that is. Well, let's put it through at 40 once the autosave is complete. Oh, that is the other thing I need to remove, the zero height bridge mod. I'm going to get rid of that as well. Do that. And perhaps do that too. And then just cross over like so. There you go. Now, if I was to just put a signal just here, that is the signal for it to join this line. And the way it would, so it would come in through here, and then where this one peels out on that side and is now carrying fuel, the other one will continue through this way and all the way over to Maryport, where our new platforms, where our new freight station will reside. Excellent. That seems to be a good idea. Next up, what do I want to do? Let's put in the correct building. I'll pop this one in. I think this one could go rather well. Not sure why it seems to be clashing. Probably a longer terminal. Terminal type. What's this? High, low and ground. Oh, I see. That's fancy. That is very fancy. 2 terminals or 1? I think 1 shall be fine. Town vanilla. It's the joining. Ooh, entries. That could work. Wish it was the other way around. That, if it was the other way around, it would be really quite useful. Lighting. What do the lights look like? Too modern. Food path. I wonder if that meant footpath. Possibly. Anyway, let me try and tuck this in where it needs to be. Apparently there is not the greatest of spots for it. That is where I want to try and put it. Let's try and pop it in and see what it looks like. So it goes a little downhill on that side. I think I can manage to make that work. Just about. Then if I just smooth this all out. There we go. That is not the worst. I think this node here is a problem. Go back to everything. Can I pick up that node? I can. Just drop it. Belongs to a oh. I think that is the problem node. So if I can figure that out at a later time, that will be ideal. Now, where would this train come from? That is the question. Because currently the trains come from here. I would be wanting the train to somehow manage to come from here. And the only way for me to be able to do that is to have it join up onto this route. Okay, so we'd have to come up, we'd have to have a crossing, it'd have to climb over. This might be something... Oh, hello. That has not worked. Why? That has not worked at all. So, what I'm thinking is that I would need to have a way of lifting this up. So, for example, this track here, just as an example, I'd have to find a way to get this track lifting, which at the moment it really does not want to do. There we go. So get the track lifting up over the top of this and then loop in to then loop back and join onto this track, which means that this section of track probably will need to end up becoming 4-track. I think this is going to have to end up being 4-track, just because it is going to end up rather busy with freight. So if I were to 4-track that, and of course this station is going to change soon-ish, so I need to think about that. This has been a slow episode. There hasn't been much done, unfortunately. Okay, I know what I can do. I can always do this. One on that side. One on this side. Peel it off and start climbing. There we go. This is what we are going to do. When does the bridge start? Surely we should be at bridge height just about now. There it is. Bridge height. right there. So at that point, I'm going to try to, if I can find the right, well, that one could work. That one could work quite nicely. I'm going to try to do this. I know there's a bridge pillar collision. I'm very, very aware of this. I wonder, which ones could I use? Maybe these. These are much wider arches. Now, unfortunately, that corner, it does not like that corner. So close to having it not have a collision, though. The realism on that is uncanny, though. That is actually realistic in terms of height and everything. I'm fairly confident that that is fairly realistic. I wonder what other ones can I use. I may have to use, not that. I may have to use this one because of how bad the other bits look. Wait, where's the collision? Where is the collision? Because I thought we had this perfectly lined up. There it is. Just trying this. I'm not going to keep this. Oh, I might keep this. Because this is surprisingly realistic. Take that over this side and bring it back down. I can work on it. I can definitely work on this. So I will finish this video just here with this plan to give you an idea of what I want to do. No. Keep climbing. Surely you should reach a bridge any second now. Oh, of course you're not going to reach a bridge. You're not climbing. Keep climbing. There we go. You'll reach a bridge any second now. You are not going to reach a bridge. Oh, that is a problem. How are you not reaching a bridge? You should be pretty much at bridge level. Should you not? Yeah, it is at bridge level. Too much slope. I can understand that is causing an issue. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. I'll just start it much further up. Okay. So yes, in a way that does look quite realistic. You have houses and you've got this bridge, massive bridge behind it. Okay. So in the next video, that is what I'm going to be working on. But for now, I think it is probably a good time to end this one. Though, before I end it, I want to see if changing this out has had an impact. Not there. And not there. Okay. No impact. Why has it had no impact? This thing it's transferring as fast as it possibly can. Oh, it's made it less noisy here, that is for sure. But aside from that, I suppose maybe the issues lie somewhere along these lines now. Let me see if I can try to come up with or show some sort of thumbnail for this video. I suppose this is where the most productive work has happened, so I'll go ahead and do that for the thumbnail. Thank you very much for watching. I know this has been less of an exciting video, but sometimes those videos happen. I'm sure from the next video I shall try and do more railway laying. Hopefully that will work. So thank you very much for watching. Please remember to click on the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Transport Fever 2, the UK modded series. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think, any ideas you might have. So trying to get all this freight planned out is not the easiest thing. It's not the easiest thing at all. So any suggestions would be appreciated. If you can do so, please do consider supporting me on Patreon, link in the description box below for that, as well as links to my social media and Discord server. That is all from me, and I shall see you next time in Transport Fever 2, the UK modded series, where I'll work on that railway and see if we can get a working freight line to both Ollerton and Maryport. No wait, Ollerton's one already exists. Not Ollerton, but Maryport.